You missed it. You see the bridge coming up. The first glimpse of the Mackinaw Bridge.
We could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now.
So it's laundry day, and here comes the laundryer. She's coming. Here she comes. She's off again to get load number 2. Guess who's back with the final load? She looks exhausted. Dum 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 dum.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. The summer night, the summer night. Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We'll never need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside. Gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. The summer night, the summer night. The summer night, the summer night. Someday we will look back.
Straight in and go back.
And our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night.
We are at Mackinaw City and we're eating at Dixie Saloon. Very cute. With a log cabin. We are in Tee Pee Campground in Mackinaw City, Michigan, and that's the Mackinaw Bridge. We have a great view. There's a playground. They usually have bonfires every night here, but the weather is very cold and windy. There's our RV, especially so you can see the rug is blown all over the place. Wish it was a little bit warmer, but it's a really nice campground. It's small. They have a little store where you can buy some beer, drinks, ice, firewood. Haven't been inside because it's closed right now. They have water and electric and a dump station. You can camp with a tent or with your RV. I believe those are the bathroom. It's not horribly far from the Mackinaw City area, and there is a path for the bicycles, but we really didn't know where it was when we got here, but found it afterwards. So when we went there, we rode on the main road and then the sidewalks, but on the way back we went on that bike trail. We actually are site 78 with a great view of the bridge. I just wish we probably won't really sit out that long because it's cold, but we can see it out the window, so that's a plus. Here's the entrance. I picked this campground because of how close it was to the town. Because we only have our bikes or scooters. We don't have a car. Here's the store. You wouldn't know with all the blue skies how cold it is. Especially coming from Florida. It's quite cold for me. They have a basketball court. That's Lake Huron. A lot of people come here and take the ferry over to Mackinac Island. It only takes about 15 minutes. We're leaving our RV when we go. We're going to leave it at the ferry and just pay, I think it's like $20 a night to store the RV.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Scott.
And I'm Melissa.
Welcome again to RV Rolling with MJ. Today we are freezing our buttsies off.
Oh my God. I'm
very,
bundled.
Very chilly, but we're committed to the craft. So, where are we today?
We are at Tee Pee Campground in Mackinaw City, Michigan.
Yep. As you can see behind us, hopefully you can see, that's the Mackinaw Bridge, which heads on over to the upper peninsula, and across the way, which you could probably see in the back right, is Mackinaw Island, right?
Yes. And this is Lake Huron, or how do you say it?
Urine.
Huron.
Tomato. Anyway, it is not what us Floridians are accustomed to.
Not at
us
all.
New Yorkers used to be.
That's why I moved to
accustomed
Florida.
but not so much anymore. Anyway, we've had a great time, even though it's been very cold for our liking. What have we done while here?
Well, we rode our bikes to the main area in town, which was kind of reminded me a little bit of like a Pigeon Forge / Atlantic City kind of vibe. Wasn't as great as for me as the other towns.
A little touristy.
Yeah, a little touristy.
A fudge store every 20 feet, souvenir store every 30 feet. But, you know, it's a good break. Michigan's been sort of like, to me, a northeast seaside villages along the way. Got out of that, and we're now kind of in a little bit of a touristy area. But before we went to Mackinaw City, we stopped at a lighthouse, took a nice drive along the coast, went through the tunnel of trees,
Oh, yeah, that was so nice.
which if
Oh.
you
It's really a tunnel.
it's a tunnel, and put out a video, which you may have seen already, the tunnel of trees. That's pretty cool to watch that. Then after the lighthouse, we came here, and
We went to lunch at the Dixie Saloon, which was a good, cute little place. And we went over we rode our bikes right to the bridge.
yep,
And
stopped in
saw
another
that.
casino.
Oh, yeah.
No
You
table.
surprised me again.
Surprise her again. No actual table games or video games. So, not my cup of tea. But anyway, so the campsite itself. Tell us a little about it.
Yeah, I really like the campsite. And it's small and has water and electric and a dump station, so no sewer, at least in our site. We're at 78, which is with this great view of the lake and the bridge. Unfortunately, we couldn't really sit outside because it was so cold, but I did have my window up so I can see. Actually, I saw a great sunset and went outside for a couple
And I
minutes.
think they also, when the weather's better, or they have bonfire,
Yeah.
and they do have some activities that I noticed at the basketball court. So they seem to have made do with what they have here. It would have been nice to have been a little warmer so that we could take part in some of the things here, but as Melissa said, it's very nice. So with that, let's talk about our ratings. So as you know, we rate sites 10 to 1, 10 being the best place we've ever been and 1 being the not so best place we've ever been. Things we factor in are the views, the amenities, the staff, the whole experience of the RV site, the cleanliness, things like that. So with that said, Melissa, the honor is yours.
Yeah, so I'm going to give it an 8 because of the view. I'm always about the view if it's camping or if it's where I live. So the view was amazing, and I think the campsite is very pretty. Lots of trees, and we're not on top of each other. And I think if you were here during the summer, you would get even a better vibe, as it says, at a bonfire. There's activities. It's a really nice. It's not far from town because we rode our bikes there. I mean, I guess you could walk to it, but it would just take a little time. So that's what I would give. And what about you?
Well, what I'm going to do is I am going to disregard the temperature. I'm going to act as if it's a 75-degree, sunny, beautiful day, because it would be unfair to factor in what the temperature is right now.
Oh, actually, they don't know what the temperature is, so it's about 40.
It's about 40 right now, so I'm not even going to factor that in, because then, I wouldn't even be out here right now. But so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give this place a 9.
Oh my God!
I'd have to say, again, I have to take everything out. This is one of my favorite
Better
places.
than the last one we were at, where it had the water.
Yeah, because the water's just as good here. The view, I think, is spectacular. The campsite seems very well maintained. Everything seems where it's supposed to be. They do have some amenities, and I have a feeling that if they had the bonfire, if we were able to play some of the horseshoe games and cornhole games I think they have up there, I'm factoring that all in. I think we would have had the best experience we've probably ever had here. But I would like to come back here when it's warmer. So I know I'm surprising her, because to her we've been probably at better places, but I just got a good vibe here. And
Well, there's a nice playground for the kids too, right by the water.
Yeah,
also.
it's just very well, it's a nice oval dump station we used. It was, met our needs. So anyway, that's it from Mackinaw City. Until next time, we will see you down the road.
Every change